Hey, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Cristi.
And welcome to Girls Guide to Germany. We're so happy you're here, and we are excited to record our first podcast. This podcast is from the BBA Community, which is Germany's biggest community for ambitious international women. And we're really happy to be here.
This is our first ever podcast, our first episode. So we want to go over a little introduction. Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you come from? How did you get here to Germany?
So, I've been in Germany for 10 years now. So, we just had the 10-year anniversary of living in Germany. And that's why we started this podcast, because I have so much knowledge to share. And so does Cristi, who's been here for just 2 years, but got to experience a lot. I moved to Hamburg in 2014, and I moved to Germany for what was a relationship and also university. I've been working in the startup industry and also the tech industry in Hamburg. I shifted to being self-employed in 2022. I was previously an event manager, marketing manager, and now I'm a full-time content creator and also a freelancer on the side to keep those bills paid. And what about you, Cristi?
Yeah, so as Hannah said, I came just 2 years ago, but I'm very active in the BBA community, and I'm very excited to do this project with Hannah. I am originally from Puerto Rico. Then I lived in New York for many years. That's where I met my German husband. And then, the rest is history. In the pandemic, we lived a little bit in Puerto Rico, and he got to see my culture. And now it was time to see his culture. So here I am. And thankfully, as soon as I arrived to Germany, I met Hannah and basically joined BBA, and it's been a really, really great community to grow and thrive abroad. So I definitely recommend you all checking it out.
Yeah, and we want to touch more about BBA. I just wanted to say that many women come to Germany for love, and I think that's very, very brave of women to do that. I did that myself. The first relationship didn't work out, but it brought me here, and I think there's many reasons you can come to Germany. That's because of work, because of love, or maybe you're just curious. But really, in our community, I think it's definitely mainly because of work and love, and then people just also fall in love with Germany, even though that sounds funny to fall in love with Germany because there's so many weird stereotypes online, but I think there's many reasons to love living in Germany. And that's why we created this guide.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about the pros, the cons, some things we love about Germany, some things that, are maybe frustrations or difficult things to deal with. Bring along some of the girls who have dealt with, like Hannah said, some love, relationship things, why they came here. For me, it was kind of love. So yes, my husband is German, but also I have a very flexible work situation because I'm self-employed and I was doing the digital nomad thing before I came here. So I was already kind of working from anywhere. So it was pretty flexible for me to move here. But we're also going to talk about that and some of the struggles of being self-employed here in Germany.
Yeah, so let's get going. You're probably listening to this for two reasons. Either you follow me on Instagram or you've come across the BBA community, which BBA is the community for, as we said, ambitious international women living in Germany. We have over 1,000 WhatsApp group members, and we have a growing member directory with also, I think, over 1,000 people in it. And the group is growing every single day. We do events all the time throughout the year.
One of our most popular nights is Shit Happens Night.
Yes.
Where we talk about some of the struggles that we've overcome, and we can all kind of like have this bonding moment and just share our vulnerabilities, and we just have a lot of fun. It's usually paired with some dancing afterwards, some drinks. We also have events like our mixer dinners where we mix and mingle with Germans. So locals get to meet some of our international girls, and we all just get to make friends and collaborate. Some of our other events are meetups where we go for a hot girl walk in the park, or we do some yoga in the park or something like that.
Did you say the co-working club?
Oh, co-working club.
Yeah, we have the co-working club, which kind of started at all, which we meet, once or twice per month at a cute co-working location. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in, if you're self-employed, or if you're a corporate girly, an engineering girly, we all sit together and work, and we get a lot of shit done, I have to say. So
true,
this is probably one of the main events that started BBA.
We also have so many sub-communities, and sometimes the sub-communities have meetups. We had a fun movie night with the queer community, a marketing event. We had a tech girls event.
We have a 40 plus brunch.
Yeah.
Baby mama brunch. So yeah.
Spanish speaking group also has had a few meetups.
And I just wanted to touch a bit base of how we actually started that community. It started in 2018, very small. It was a Facebook group, which was originally called Marketing Boss Ladies. It was just a little roundtable where we talk about working in marketing in Germany for international women. That eventually, after the pandemic, expanded to Business Babes Abroad, which was a really cute name. And what we were originally known for was mostly targeted at international working professional women and also women with their businesses. And we felt like we grew out of that name, but people really like to refer to our community as BBA. So we just rolled with it. Now we're BBA, which can mean be bold abroad, be beautiful abroad, be balanced abroad, be boundless abroad, be bright abroad. So you can just pick any of those words and whatever's fitting with you in that moment, in that day. That's what BBA is.
I think another thing that we should definitely mention about growing this community is that Hannah started posting a lot on TikTok and on Instagram about her experiences here in Germany. And a lot of women who related to the content would reach out to her and ask her a lot of questions. And so it was kind of a genius idea for Hannah to just like group them together and bring us all into a community where we can all ask each other questions, answer each other's questions. And it's really, really magical to see that unfold on the WhatsApp chats.
Yes.
Like all the time, I just see girls, being there for each other, lifting each other up. And it's so just inspiring. And it makes me love so much to be a part of this community.
And just today we had a WhatsApp chat about all the different restaurants in Hamburg that are the best from everyone's country, like the best Brazilian, the best Canadian, the best American, the best Korean, Pakistani, and this was super interesting.
Yeah, isn't it so cool to see how international our community is and how just expansive and how we can all just like collaborate with each other, give each other tips. It's just wonderful.
I think so too.
So basically, every day we're seeing all these different topics come up in our WhatsApp community, and we thought this info is so valuable, not just for the girls that are in the community already, but maybe girls that don't even know the community exists. And so we want to put this out there and give you guys all of the tips and all of the info and just could help maybe you out as a girl who's living abroad, as a girl who's living in Germany, as someone who's potentially considering moving to Germany. These topics could definitely help you out, so stick around.
Our next episode is going to be about the do's and don'ts in your first year in Germany. And these are some things that I wish I knew 10 years ago because I definitely could have used this podcast. So if that's something interesting to you, if it's your first year in Germany, or it's maybe you're still here for 5 years and there's things that you maybe should still think about, but we have some really good tips to
hopefully help you overcome some of the typical struggles that women have when they first arrive here.
Yeah. So if you haven't followed us already, you can follow Cristi at Cristi JAYO on Instagram, myself at Hannah Teslin. Also, the best one you need to follow for all the best information and joining our amazing community is BBA Community _. So we'll see you at the next episode, and thanks for joining Girls Guide to
Germany.